Okay, here it is. I've been putting this off for too long because I never feel camera ready these days. And every time I think I want to record this last day, day 21, which elephant in the room, I don't know, it's probably day 30 something at this point. But I have got to get this out to you. But every time I've been inspired to share, I've been not camera ready. My hair's doing wonky things. It's at this awkward stage. I've been living in sweatpants and yoga pants and teaching yoga, and life has just been lifing, and it's been freaking challenging, and I'm not gonna lie about that. And yeah, between losing my aunt and my son's class got lice, and so I've been living to do laundry and deep cleaning my house every day, and just been like on guard with that, and teaching yoga. And I actually took on another job in September, and I quit that job because I wasn't in alignment with it, and life has just been lifing. And you all have been on my mind, and I knew I had to do this, even though I feel really embarrassed that I did not get this out on day 21. But I'm giving myself grace. I hope you will give me grace too. And I hope this journey was worth it, because I have learned so much, and it has really been feeding my soul, digging into these tools and sharing them with you, and reminding me about these incredible tools that I know deep in my heart, but I haven't been using them. So I have a couple of stories to share with you about just life the last couple of weeks, and and just wanting to get the elephant in the room or address the elephant in the room that this is day something or something, but we're gonna call it day 21 because what is time anyways, right? Right. And also these earrings, yes, aren't they lovely? So quick story about these earrings. They bring me so much joy. Every time I put them on, they bring me so much joy because they're so fun, but I just love the story behind them too. Is that I never wear them because I'm always like, I'm not that kind of person that wears super long, dangly, boho hippie earrings, but maybe I am that kind of person because I'm wearing them. So I'm obviously that kind of person. Last summer, we were at the farmer's market, and there was this local gal who is super cool. She does all sorts of cool things in town. And she had these earrings, and she had just gotten back from this big festival, and everything sold out. These were the only pair of earrings left, and so she was selling them at her booth with a bunch of other stuff. And Maya saw them, and she's like, Mom, you have to get those. They're your colors, the teal and purple are just my favorite colors. Teal everywhere. So she's like, Mom, you have to get those. And they were the last ones, and I was like, I'm never gonna wear those. And she was like, Mom, you need to buy those earrings. And they were meant to be. So every time I put them on, she's always like, I love those earrings. Remember I made you get those earrings? And so they make me think of her. They remind me to push my boundaries a bit and stretch my edges a bit. And isn't that leaning into the edge of joy too? Doing things that you kind of love, but you're also is that too much? Is that a little bit over the edge of joy? So why not? Why don't we do more things that are just slightly a little on the edge that bring us joy? So that's one of my things here. But the other thing that happened these last couple weeks, besides my Aunt Cindy, thank you for holding me in so much love during that time, because she was the essence of joy. She radiated not giving an F kind of joy. She just lived her joy, and she didn't care what anybody else thought. And I love that about her. And she literally had like pictures on the wall that said joy, and like all like little trinkets that said joy. She loved the joy. So going through the passing of her was, yeah, a big deal and really poignant at this time. And then, yeah, all the other stuff. But back in September, I took a position with a company, an online company, where I could do some like coaching and sales in the natural health and detox world. And I was so excited about it. And I was like, this is going to be what I'm going to do. This is going to be like a really lucrative investment of my time. I'm going to learn so much. I felt that this was a great step for me in my growth and where I wanted to go. And so I like envisioned it so hard that this company would hire me. And first they didn't. And then I kept like reaching out because I knew I would be an amazing addition to their team. And finally they're like, okay, we're going to give you a try. So they took me on, and I was going to do like a 2-month trial. And first it was great. But then like, as like the days and couple weeks went by, I started feeling like, whew, like nothing against their company necessarily. There were some like things that I didn't agree with that I had to do. But I just started feeling every cell in my body feeling like this is not my next step. This is not my path. It is taking away from what I am meant to share and who I am meant to be. And I really had to like lean into my gut, my intuition, and to figure out like what truly brings me joy in my work. And I got really, really clear on that. And the things that truly bring me joy are showing up like this, sharing, working with people, like going deep with people and sharing from my heart really brings me joy. And teaching yoga. After I teach a yoga class, I come home and I'm like, I'm so fulfilled and I love it so much. And that's how I feel after I share with you and I send the emails and I do some of the other work I'm working on. I feel so fulfilled. And so I had to get really clear and say like, this could have been a really incredible opportunity if I stuck with it, but it was not aligning with my soul. It was not aligning with my joy, and I had to step away. And that was really hard because it made me feel a little bit untethered and unsettled. And so that's where that butterfly analogy comes in, is like, I was just like in this cocoon during this journey, like figuring out like which way to go, what do I want to do, how do I want to show up in the world, what do I want to share with the world, and what vessels am I going to share my gifts, and I don't know, and it was uncomfortable, and it was sticky, and it was stretchy. And as soon as I got really clear and I let go of the things that were not bringing me joy and were not in alignment with what my dreams are, I feel so free. I feel like a butterfly with these huge wings. And so my invitation to you is to really reflect back on the journey of the last 21 days and what tools did you use? What aha moments did you have? And where are you feeling out of alignment with your joy? And how can you look throughout your day and say, like, this feels really good and I feel fulfilled after this, and this not so much. I feel very out of alignment. And I'm not saying like go quit your job just because, it's not like the most fulfilling thing ever. We have to do things in life that are not like gonna be totally fulfilling every day. Like even with yoga, I, have to wash the stinky laundry and mop the sweaty floor and like all those things. There's gross things about it. And I get nervous and all of that. And so there's always gonna be parts of our life, but as a whole, do those combine into actions that are truly bringing you joy, if that makes sense? And if you can't necessarily step away from something, like maybe it's a job, I'll just use job for an example. Right now, how can you make that job more joyful? How can you bring more alignment and joy into that work that you are doing? Whether it's you bring like some of the tools, like you do some tapping while you're at work, or you do some deep breathing with, whether you're a teacher working in retail, or, you know, I know all of you do so many different things. How can you bring more I keep saying alignment into that to make your days more fulfilled and more joyful? So going back and just choosing one or two of those tools that really lit your heart on fire and bringing that into your everyday, and especially into the situations that are the most challenging. So that's what I have for you. I have another thing putting this video off is that I just didn't want it to end. I want to keep going. And so I was like, I can't send the last video because that means we're done. That was like my subconscious reel happening. So more exciting journeys and experiences to come. If you've had fun, follow me. I'm at Rooted Abundance, rooted_abundance on Instagram. I'll be sharing lots more there. That's where you're gonna see like my wings in full explosion. And I'm gonna be having so many more offerings coming your way. So follow me there and you'll get emails, and just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Mwah.